Hello, I'm Greg Sadler, and I'm really excited to tell you about a new workshop that I have coming up in the Study with Sadler Academy. It is specifically about how to study philosophy productively outside of traditional academia. So it's for learners who are interested in doing self-directed study, working with other people. You can even have a foot inside academia if you're not getting quite what you want out of the people that you're studying with. Everybody can benefit from this, and it's a really important set of topics, I think, because I get asked about these sorts of things all the time, whether by my clients that I have with Reason.io or in Ask Me Anything sessions or when I go and give talks, even students enrolled in my Study with Sadler classes. There's a vast desire, a hunger out there for intellectual engagement, but people have worries, they have concerns, they have you might say pain points. And so I've been giving a lot of thought to this, and people have been asking for a workshop like this for some time. It is going to be on January 31st. That's a Saturday. If there's sufficient interest in it, we'll run it again later on down the line. But you might want to get in this first iteration of the workshop. We're going to be meeting for 3 sessions. All of these are in Central Time at 9 a.m. for about 90 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer if there's a lot of questions and discussion. Then we'll take a break. We'll meet at 11 a.m. and then we'll convene again at 1 p.m. and that one can go on as long as we want it to, within reason. So we're going to have, roughly half a day workshop on a weekend. People can participate as much as they'd like to. There's a lot of other ways that we'll be prepping for it before we jump in and continuing it afterwards. So let me tell you a little bit about why I'm offering this workshop. As I mentioned, it is something that people are often asking me about or putting out ideas about. And there's a lot of worry, a lot of confusion, a lot of, we could say concern whether they're getting it right. And I'm not here to sell you a system or tell you that there's a single best way to study philosophy. Instead, what I'm going to do is draw upon my decades of experience as a student who oftentimes didn't get from my professors what it was that I wanted to study on my own, as a teacher, as somebody who's been out there doing public philosophy, as somebody who's been offering his own classes and tutorial sessions to clients all over the world for decades. And I'm going to give you what I think are, some good takes on stuff. We're going to have a lot of dialogue. There's going to be a lot of room for question and answer and comparison between people. So we're going to learn from each other. I'm not going to be the sage on the stage just lecturing and telling you how it is. We're going to be working through things. This is a workshop rather than something like a very structured class. That said, I do have a number of topics that we're going to go through, and I'll tell you about them in just a second. But first, I want to tell you what you'll actually get by enrolling in this special workshop. So I'm going to be providing a number of downloadable PDF handouts that you can use if they're helpful for you. I'm also going to have some worksheets that I've developed for my clients, and I'm going to be building some new worksheets as well that might be helpful for structuring what it is that you're doing and for continued study afterwards. And I'll be giving you a number of pages that provide, helpful links to resources that are out there, but maybe you don't know where they are. And so I can be, you might say, a mediator in that case. And there's going to be discussion forums that you can engage in beforehand as well as after the seminar. And some of what we do in the workshop is going to be responding to what people have to say in those, what it is that they're concerned about. So let me tell you what we're going to do. And it's divided into these 3 blocks. We'll hopefully get through all of these matters. So the first block, which is going to start at 9 a.m. Central Time on the 31st, we'll begin by talking about, what is philosophy? As it turns out, there isn't one single agreed upon definition, and we'll look at, different aspects of this thing that we call philosophy. We'll talk about people's motives or goals or what it is that they want to get out of studying philosophy. We'll clarify some of those things. We'll actually compare them to each other as well. I'll talk a bit about, recognized areas or subdisciplines of philosophy, and that might help you get a sense of, I want to study this, I want to study this sort of thing. We'll also talk about, approaches and traditions and schools or movements. For instance, is philosophy in the present all analytic or continental philosophy? Answer is no. There's a lot of other stuff out there as well. Or what is philosophy as a way of life? So we'll talk about those sorts of things. We'll also talk about the connections between philosophy and other disciplines, because it's messy, right? Philosophy bleeds over into political science, or gets applied in terms of ethics in medicine, or, in some respects overlaps with theology or religious studies, or strays over into the fine arts with aesthetics. We'll talk about those sorts of interesting connections. And then we'll kind of hunker down into some literature stuff. We'll talk about the many different, reading lists that are out there and whether they're useful for you or not. I'm not going to recommend one single comprehensive reading list, but we'll talk about how you might put one together that actually works for you. And then a very practical question, where to get the books? Where can you find philosophical sources at either no cost or very low cost to you so that you can further your philosophical education? The second session in the workshop, we're going to start looking at how to study and some common concerns and problems that people articulate over and over again. I'm going to talk about how study is not checking boxes off. It's an iterative, often messy, and cumulative process, but one that pays off over a while. We'll talk about the problem that a lot of people have of where should I start? What starting points do I have to begin with? What assumptions do I have to make? We'll talk about very practical matters like, is it good to take notes? Is there a best method for taking notes or annotations or any other things like that? And then we're going to talk about something that a lot of people have said, hey, this is a big issue for me. How do I know if I'm understanding things? How do I know if I'm actually making progress when it comes to these difficult texts? With some fields like mathematics, I can do the problems in the back of the book, and I get the answers, and I find out whether I'm making progress. How do I do that in philosophy? We'll also talk about the importance of style and structure and genre in different philosophical texts and authors and movements. And then we'll talk about secondary sources. This is another big pain point. How do I know that I can rely upon this history of philosophy or this encyclopedia or this commentator? We'll talk about different kinds of secondary literature as well. And then another big thing, we're going to talk about concerns that people have about translations and whether there are indeed best translations or whether sometimes you got to just kind of check them against each other. So that's what we'll do in the second session. And then the third and final session of the workshop, we're going to look at some additional common concerns that people have. We'll talk a little bit more about the making progress bit, and then we'll talk about another thing that many people are concerned with. Okay, so I learn this stuff. What do I actually do with it? How do I apply it to the real world, to my own life, to my relationships, to maybe my work or my community? Another massive issue that people bring up in a number of different ways, time. How much time does this take? How do I get enough time to study philosophical texts and thinkers and, do something with this? What if I'm older and I'm just starting? Will I have enough time to read, let alone understand the thinkers that I want to? How should I manage my time? We'll also talk about how deep you should go before picking something else, because philosophy, there's so many texts and thinkers that you could be reading, and that raises another very big issue for many people. Man, I'm never going to read all this stuff. How do I pick out the stuff that's actually going to be beneficial to me and help me grow as a person, intellectually, spiritually, in terms of my character, whatever else it is that matters to me? So we'll talk about those issues. We'll also discuss how to compare and contrast and connect different thinkers and even different schools of philosophy with each other. And then we'll get to some other practical matters like, well, I don't want to do this totally by myself. How do I find other people who are interested in, and I can have good conversations with, about philosophy, whether it's an single interlocutor or whether it's entire groups and communities that I can participate in. Finally, we'll talk about another big challenge. How do you talk about your interest in philosophy with other people who aren't interested in philosophy and might think you're kind of a weirdo or, putting on airs or stuff like that? That's a real live issue. Something I've struggled with myself, because I came from a family where it took them about 10 years to figure out that I was not studying psychology because none of them had any background in philosophy. So we'll talk about those things. And there'll probably be other issues that people bring up as well, particularly in that third session of the workshop. So if this sounds like something that you could benefit from, something that could be useful for you, something that might answer some questions or address some worries or concerns that you have about studying philosophy, this workshop is for you, and you should consider enrolling in it. I do also want to say, somebody might ask, well, is this only for people who are complete beginners? And the answer is yes and no. We're all beginners. We all begin anew over and over and over again. Even people like me. I mean, I've been studying philosophy in a rigorous, systematic way for 35 years. I still find thinkers, texts where I got to begin again, right? And I do that. I don't just stick to my comfort zones. So, we're always like starting over. Sometimes you even get surprised when you have a text that you think you know perfectly and you read it again and you've got beginner eyes with it. And you're like, oh man, there's all this other stuff that I missed last time. So it isn't just for raw beginners who've never read a philosophical text. I mean, it's for anybody who wants to improve their study of philosophy, get to study with somebody who hopefully is a fairly expert guide by this point. I don't have the answers to everything, but I think I can probably help you out with working out answers for yourself that will work for you as you study philosophy. You can tell I'm very passionate about this subject, and it delights me when people do better with it, and when some of these pain points, worries, concerns, issues get sorted out for them, and they can have a much better time studying philosophy. So that is the goal for this workshop. Once again, it is on January 31st. Spend a Saturday with me. It's going to be a great time. Hope that you will consider enrolling in this workshop.